Hello. So here let us look at one program and try to identify the tokens in the program. So as we have already seen that first we have to give to the lexical analyzer the token specifications in the form of your regular expressions. So let us assume that we have these classes of tokens. So we have keywords. So if we have the keywords, all the keywords of that particular language will come under this particular token category. So I may have something like if, int, okay, return, for, while, all these, float, all these will come under keywords. Then operators, we will have all the operators, plus, minus, multiply, okay, all of these will be operators. And then we will have identifiers, that is variables. Then we have constants, that can be integer constants, floating point constants, or it may be string constants, okay. So all type of constants will come under the category constants. And then you may have punctuation marks, semicolon, colon, if it is there in that language, then parenthesis, curly brackets, parenthesis, all these will come under punctuations. So let us see a program. Here we have a function max, okay. It takes 2 arguments and then it returns the largest. So here let us identify the keywords. Okay, first let us identify the keywords. So keywords. Let me mark the keywords in red. So here you can see this is one token. So I will have one token like this, int, that is a keyword, okay. Then here again I have int, so there will be 3 different tokens, all right, for int. Then what else is there? Return is a keyword. So for each of these we will have one keyword token. Then let us look at identifiers. So for identifiers, it is variable names, or it will be your function names, okay. So here max here is an identifier, a here is an identifier, b is an identifier, again a appears here, b appears here, a here, and b here. So all of these are identifiers. So there will be one entry for each of the identifiers in the symbol table. So in the symbol table you will have one entry for max, one entry for a, and one entry for b. Even though a, b appears again, there will be only one entry for a and b. But we will have individual tokens for each of the occurrences of a and b. So I will have something like this, maybe identifier 1 and the location of in the symbol table for max. So this is say for max. Then for a, id 2, and say that its location is a. Then id 3, location is 3, so b. Now for these other representations, it will be exactly same. The token will be exactly same. It is pointing to the same location, it is the same identifier, but then there will be individual tokens for each of these. Then let us put the next one, which is your, what do we have, punctuation marks, or let's say operators. Let's put operators first. Operators. So which are the operators? This is an operator, this is an operator, this is an operator, okay, because these 3 together forms the operators. So I'll put, for this will be one operator, this is another operator, this is another operator. So here I'm assuming that all these are operators. I'm assuming that these are operators based on the language specifications. So we have 3 tokens for the operators. Then comes the punctuation marks. So let me use a different color. And do we have the space? I doubt. Okay, let's write in the next one. So punctuations. So punctuations are there. So what are the punctuations here? This parenthesis out here is a punctuation. This comma here is a punctuation. This is a punctuation. Then again, this is a punctuation. This is a punctuation. This here is a punctuation. This semicolon is a punctuation, and this is a punctuation. So we have tokens for each of these. So how will this entire series of tokens look like? It's going to look something like this. Let me write in black. So first I have int, which is a keyword. So I will have a token int. Followed by I have max, which is an identifier. So ID 1 and 1. All right. Then I have what? Punctuation, starting parenthesis. So I will have starting parenthesis 1 token. Then I have int, which is again a keyword. So int. Okay. Then I have again a, identifier a. So ID 2 and say location 2. This may be different. I am just writing 1, 2. Okay. Then comes again punctuation. Then comes punctuation, comma. Followed by again keyword, identifier b, and this. So int, then ID 3, then comes closing parenthesis. Okay. Then I have again another parenthesis. So here, then we have return, which is a keyword. Okay. Then we have again bracket, punctuation. Oh, sorry. This will be this, followed by again I have A is for ID 2. So the same, but it will appear once more. Then A, then greater than B. So greater than is an operator. Then B is ID 3. Okay. Then comes question mark, which is, we are considering it as an operator. So question mark. Then A again, colon B. So A colon B, A colon B. Okay. Then parenthesis, semicolon. So parenthesis, punctuation, semicolon, punctuation, and then closing parenthesis. So in all of these, the by red we are marking the keywords. So I have the keywords here. All right, these are the keywords. Then by green we are marking the identifiers. So let me mark the identifiers here. ID 1, ID 2, ID 3, again repetitions in different places, the same identifier appearing in different places. Then with blue, let me mark the operators. So operators I have, these are all punctuations. This is an operator, this is an operator, this is an operator. Then finally with purple, let me mark the different punctuation symbols. So here I have. All right. So you can see each of these token. This is the sequence of tokens which will be returned by the syntax analyzer given this code. All right. So this will be sent. And what will we have in our symbol table? We will have 3 entries. Okay. ID 1, ID 2, ID 3. ID 1 is max. Okay, this is location is say 1, A, that is ID 2, and 3, which is B. Then in the symbol table you can have some more values, attributes which will define what is the type of A, what is the type of max, what is B, and so on. So this is how we can take out the tokens out of the various from a given source program.